Hello, we are Craig and Janice, and welcome back to Cruising Off Duty. And for those that have been watching the channel, you know that we're in the middle of our summer sailing series where we're circumnavigating Lake Ontario. And for those that don't know, Lake Ontario is one of the 5 Great Lakes that sort of straddles the border between Canada and the United States. In the previous episodes, you saw that we left our home port of Kingston and headed through the beautiful Bay of Quinte, west through the Murray Canal, and then out into Lake Ontario, where we headed west along the North Shore, first stopping in a beautiful little protected bay in Cobourg, and then in the last episode, another beautiful protected bay in Pickering, which is just east of Toronto. Now in this episode, we're going to leave that last little bit from Pickering to our most anticipated stop on this transit of Lake Ontario, the biggest city in Canada with over 6 million people, Toronto. I'm sure no matter where you are in the world that you're watching this, you've heard of the city of Toronto. Now, we've been there hundreds of times. In fact, I lived there for a little while. So being in Toronto isn't really that big of a deal inland, but we've never been there by boat ever. And this was quite the experience. We were shocked that a city of this size had such easy access to take your personal boat right in to the inner harbor and get those beautiful skylines day and night without any interference from anyone, really. So it was a great experience. We spent about 3 or 4 days there. And in this episode, we're just going to cover the very first couple of days we were there. We're going to learn a lot here. First, we booked a marina, and this marina was awesome. And we would highly suggest going there if you're the marina type of person. But if you're on a little bit more of a tight budget, you'd be amazed with such a big city how you can anchor all over Toronto Island for free and get those great $1 million views. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned.
We anchor and hoist the sail.
Okay, we're leaving beautiful Frenchmans Bay here in Pickering. We will definitely come back. There are tons of swans and other things to explore here on the way back when we have more time. For now, we're heading out into Lake Ontario to continue the last leg to Toronto. Okay, another beautiful day out here on Lake Ontario. So we just left Pickering. And usually if you're from Ontario, Canada, when you think Pickering, you think nuclear facility or you think suburbs of Toronto. We weren't expecting too much, although I did see on Navionics they had a little bay, which appeared to be too shallow for us. It was just deep enough. A lot of the getting into the one deep spot in the middle, we were going through 6s and 7s. We draw 5. So a couple of times when I saw 6s, I was like, am I gonna hit a rock? But it was all good. So we'll definitely stop back there. There's lots to do there. There's swans everywhere. So we have our dinghy. We wanted to go with our electric trolling motor, go explore in the pond there and see some swans closer, and then get on shore with our folding bikes and go explore, well, some stores, because it is a mall area. So yeah, we will definitely stop back here at Pickering. Highly suggest if you're doing this transit of Lake Ontario and you're thinking of a nice secluded bay to anchor for free, Pickering is the one to go to. As you can see, it is a windless day, which is fine. I mean, the prevailing winds are from the west and we're heading west, so let's count our blessings. If you're gonna have a windless day, have it on the times you're going straight upwind. So yeah, there's Janice. There's Janice. She's having her breakfast. But that's Pickering in the background, and we have about 3 hours of, I guess, motoring at this stage ahead of us to get to Toronto, where we think we're going to anchor at Ward's Island Beach. But look at that water, like glassy. Awesome. Hello, people.
Hello.
We've made it to Toronto, so we're going to give you a pan. It's way beachier than I thought. Don't you?
Lots of beaches.
Yeah, we just passed. We followed the shoreline.
Beaches for miles on this side. The Scarborough. So these are the beaches. The neighborhood is the beaches, and Scarborough is behind it there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been non-stop beach. And then over here, we got to go along this peninsula and then go around because we're going to anchor at Ward's Island Beach on Toronto Island in the middle of the harbor. But there's the skyline, as you can see. Canada's biggest city by population, I think like 2.5 million or more. I'm amazed if 2.5 million people live here, that on a beautiful day like this, there's like no boats out. And it's about, what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yep.
Prime. Almost July 1st, Canada Day. You think there'd be a ton of boaters out, but no. So anyways, but lots of beaches, and when we were closer to the beach back there, it was very, very populated. So people are out and about, and they're just not out and about in boats. So, nope. So we're gonna go around that peninsula right there and cut in, and we'll be anchoring, well, at Ward's Island, which will be somewhere in there. And then tomorrow we'll be at Outer Island Harbor, which is just on the other side of this peninsula over there. Hopefully we enjoy it as much as we anticipate we enjoy it, and we'll take you along with us.
See you soon.
Ciao for now. We were so excited about getting into Toronto. We'd never seen Toronto from the water, and it is beautiful. I mean, way more beautiful than I ever expected. Janice always says Toronto is her favorite city in Canada. I prefer Ottawa. I love where we live, but Toronto is a close second. We thought we might be dodging freighters and other industrial type boats, but no, it was actually surprisingly a sailing area. So there's Ward's Beach, where we're anticipating anchoring tonight. But there's lots of opportunity elsewhere. There's also another anchorage on the other side of this island. Right now we're heading to the Marina to get some gas and to go shopping. Right. Coming into Outer Harbour Marina. This is where we're staying tomorrow night and the next night. But right now we're just heading to the fuel dock. Get some fuel, top up. And also then we can tie to the wall and go shopping, get some fun food. Some swans. Sweet. It's a nice marina, very nice. Okay, we've made it here to Outer Harbour Marina in Toronto. We're waiting to get gas at the fuel tank up here. And as you can see, there's already a bunch of boats lined up. I'm assuming this guy's also waiting. So we're gonna go get the folding bikes and go shopping, aren't we?
Start pumping those tires.
Pumping those tires, let's get going. Folding bikes, and we got some fun food.
Found my Joe Louis.
Yeah, she found her Joe
Chips
Louis.
for him.
Chips. Yep. These are the bikes we have. They're basic Amazon special called Critical Cycles. $200 each, no gears, no brakes, just pedal backwards to stop. It does the job. And the other thing is, so if you're in the Outer Harbour Marina, over there is the gas pump, just behind that sailboat. We filled up with gas, and then we asked, could we stay here on the wall? And they said, sure, stay as long as you want. I guess this is like a public visitor dock. Tomorrow we will have an actual slip in this marina. So we'll probably take the bikes out again and go exploring, maybe even go out for dinner. Ooh, and we'll take these. So we're not even gonna fold them up, we're just gonna put them on the side of the boat. All right, here we are in Toronto. We've had a fun day. Getting here was easy, of course, with the no wind, just sailing into the prevailing westerlies. And then the first thing we did was we went over to what will be our harbor tomorrow, Outer Harbour Marina it's called in Toronto. Very nice marina with very good facilities. We got fuel, we tied up to their dock. We took our folding bikes here and we biked a few blocks to a Loblaws and got a bunch of fun junk food, which is something we've been, well, Janice has wanted, Joe Louis, I wanted to have chip dip. So we are off the wagon when it comes to eating healthy. And let me just show you Ward Islands Beach. This is this little beach here. On the way over to the other marina over there, there's also Cherry Beach. And of course, there's a big beach on the other side of this island over there. As you can see, Toronto in the background on the other side of this island. Through this cut here, you see where these rocks are, you can just turn left through that cut and cut through in, and then you can be right in front of all the high-rise buildings and stuff. We do want to do that at some point in the next couple of days. We want to film some up-close and personal shots of the downtown core, maybe even some at night, which would be cool with all the lights. So that's what we've got going on. So far, so good. I'm amazed at A, how many beaches there are in Toronto. I didn't know that there was this many beaches. And B, so many places to anchor. As you zoomed in on Navionics, as you're going by things, you see little anchor symbols all over the place. And we've seen a lot of boats anchored everywhere. So if you're coming to Toronto, I don't even think you need to get a marina, to tell you the truth. Just anchor and then go into a marina, buy some fuel, say, hey, do you mind if we tie up away from the fuel docks? And usually they'll be like, yeah, sure, go shop, go do whatever you want to do. At least that's what Outer Harbour Marina said to us. They didn't care how long we were there on the service dock. It's a huge dock, nobody's using it all. So anyways, that's what we've done today. And now we're about to have barbecue back there in the cockpit. So I'll let you go. Ciao for now. After having our yummy barbecue on Ward's Island Beach, Anchorage, we decided let's go around to the other side of the island, maybe check out a sunset while we motor by in front of the beautiful skyline. But then we thought, why not just anchor over here? Here we are anchored at the backside of Toronto Island so that we can face beautiful skyline at almost sunset. Now, unfortunately, that cloud got in the way and may have screwed it up for us, but we'll see. We've still got time. So here we are. It was a great day.
It was.
Beautiful sun.
An easy trip to get here.
Mm-hmm.
We did a little bit of exploring. We went to the Outer Harbour Marina to top up our gas. and they let us just kind of tie to the wall, and we took the folding bikes to the Loblaws.
Got some fun food?
Some stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was a really nice bike trail. There's lots to do there.
Yeah, no, we could definitely have gone exploring on the bikes if that was the plan. Our main goal was just to go to Loblaws and buy some Joe Louis and some chip dip and some fun food. I guess we're on vacation, we're going crazy. And then we decided, let's go watch the sunset on the other side of the island, because we were originally anchored at Ward's Island Beach. But we came over here and there's just a ton of shallow areas that you can anchor on this side. I don't know why more people don't do it. But yeah, we had beautiful sun right in our face. We thought this was gonna be a beautiful sunset. But like I showed you, unless that cloud right there gets out of the way, we're not going to get the beautiful sunset I'm hoping for. If we do, we will definitely show it to you, but I highly suggest just coming on this side, throwing anchor, and watching the sunset over Toronto if you ever come this way. We'll show you if we get a better view than this. Ciao for now. So there we go. We got a little luck. The sun poked behind that, under that cloud, and this is Toronto skyline at almost sunset. It amazes me and amazes Janice that you can, if you own a boat, you can just come out and get $1 million views. I mean, there's people paying many millions of dollars to have condos in these buildings just to try and get a decent view, and we've got perfect 360-degree views of the water for free. Can't get a better price than that. All right, now we're gonna head back on the other side of the island to a proper anchorage, Ward's Island Beach. Check out this skyline. We decided to stay anchored where we were with the view of Toronto, and it is just amazing. This is a really good low light lens I've got in here. A 24mm G Master, 1.4, so it picks up all the lights. Nice. This is the view we woke up to this morning. Isn't that pretty sweet? Definitely gonna anchor here again on the way back through Toronto. In a future episode, you're gonna see we actually get our anchor stuck on some debris, some cement and some chains that were at the bottom of this area, so this is probably why it's not a real anchorage. All right, we are here. Jake has come, it's Canada Day. We're just taking him on a little tour downtown. This is the sights. There's the island airport.
Man, that's the kind of boat I would get in the boat.
What is that, a fireboat?
I don't know, but I love it.
It's got a red, it looks like a rescue. It looks like Coast Guard, but it doesn't say Coast Guard.
I like it. I like the
I'm gonna go out because I want to see the airport and things like that.
Okay, it's Canada Day. There's Janice. Jake has joined us. He lives here in Toronto. And we took the boat past downtown to Hanlan's Point Beach, and this is what it looks like on Canada Day. Just wall to wall to wall, people and boats. We've got ourselves anchored in here, but yeah, this is insane. Like, I bet you if I took a drone up, it would still so many boats down that way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot, yeah, that's a lagoon, yeah. There's a lot of boats out here and a lot of people. And if you look at the beach, it's just jammed with people. Social distancing be damned. Oh, and if you weren't aware, there's Toronto. We just went by that downtown core. We'll go back past it and I'll film it. It was pretty bouncy. Lots of boats going through the same pass. Boys in blue are out patrolling on a Canada Day, just making sure everybody's partying safely. There's plenty of people to check out. Okay, we all know that Janice loves to swim, but does Jake, her son? he's being a bit wimpy about it. But I'm not saying anything because I'm also very wimpy when it comes to cold. All right, just jump in. 1, 2, 3. How cold is it? Here's your noodle.
Oh, it sucks!
See, Janice lies. She always says it's warm no matter what. All Are you glad you went in?
Nice now that I did.
Yeah. You went numb.
Good after a couple minutes.
You done? That's it?
Oh,
Okay, we're heading back from Hanlan's Beach, which is over there. Nice spot, quite the party beach. And we're gonna go right back in front of downtown Toronto and we will film it and bring it to you. This is downtown Toronto. So pretty when it's clear like this. Yeah.
you're gonna crash.
There's the airport. Tiny planes here at Island Airport. And this is the little channel that brings us back to Toronto. Janice is at the wheel, as scary as that is. Jake will attest to that too. Janice will not keep her eye on the road. That's a nice shot. I might as well just leave the camera running.
Yeah.
Get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on, and I'm feeling dangerous. Let's get this party started. Yeah, we gon' be adventurous. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, how do you do? She said, I am not interested, thank you. Then she left the room. Bartender. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual.
Okay, I swear I'm not feeding these geese. They just will not. Oh, now they're leaving, just as I go filming. They're just hanging out behind our boat looking at us longingly.
I'll keep an eye. If they come back,
Goodbye.
I'll let you know.
Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Nope, not feeding you. Okay, I swear we are not feeding these geese. They just hang out behind our boat, looking at us longingly. Hello, hello. I mean, I know I have a wide-angle lens on, but look at this. This is my swim platform. And this is the geese. They couldn't be closer without actually getting on my swim platform. Hello, gentlemen or ladies. I can't tell. They all look the same. Oh, here's a fifth one. All right. We are not feeding you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
When I said a big poop in the water there.
No, they're dirty birds. Dirty, dirty birds. Janice says I look like a circus bear riding this bike. I think I look stylish. Hello and welcome back to Cruising Off Duty and welcome to Canada Day. For all the fellow Canucks, hope you had a great day. The sun's just setting. It's about time for us to fire off our fireworks, but I wanted to let you know, presently as I film this, we are in Outer Harbor in Toronto, and I gotta highly suggest this. There's Janice in there. Hello, Janice. So highly suggest this harbor if you're coming to Toronto, or if you watch our Instagram and whatnot. We spend a lot of time anchoring and saving a moolah, so that's always an option as well. Beautiful day. It's actually Canada Day. Jake's on board, and we're gonna go watch fireworks tonight. But just a beautiful summer here in Canada on Canada Day. So Canada Day is a big celebration day, similar to what Americans have their Independence Day. There's usually fireworks and every city does it. Now we're in the time of COVID. So we were told every city firework event had been canceled. So Janice went out and bought a box of fireworks from Costco. And let's just say the stuff you get from Costco for $65 is a little underwhelming. And that's why you'll hear me laughing a bit. Also, I don't suggest anybody do this. When Janice bought this box of fireworks, her original plan was to shoot it from the boat. And I'm like, no, I don't want my Dodger or Bimini catching on fire. So what we did was we put them on a dinghy, tied them to a rope, and they're out about, 25 yards away from the back of the boat. Now, Janice has her wireless lavalier microphone on, and I have mine. So that's why you can hear both of us talking as if we're close together. But as you can see, we're quite far apart. Is that the same one?
Same thing, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Okay, that one had a little more pop to it. Is that the one you wanted to shoot at me? Jake said that him and his friends play this game called Wizard Battles, where they take those little Roman candle ones and they stand far apart in a field and run around and shoot at each other and try and hit each other. I don't know. That sounds insane to me, so I said, no thank you. Hey Jake, is that the one you wanted to shoot at me?
Probably.
Oh, they're funny. Okay, here's the holy crap moment where one of the fireworks kind of falls apart in his hands. Oh, Janice.
Going on.
What happened there?
Oops.
What happened there?
The bottom blew out.
The whole thing fell out of the bottom.
Did it burn the...
So now I just have a hollow tube.
Did it burn...
the tank and exploded.
Did it burn the dinghy?
No.
No, it hit the water.
Jake had said he'd shot fireworks
Hit
from
the
his
water
hand
and
like
blew
this
up.
many times, and Okay. it was no problem at all. Clearly, it's a bit more dangerous than he was
That
telling
was
me.
fun.
We got one more thing.
One more.
Okay.
This one's terrifying. I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Watch your finger.
Jesus. That was like shotgun shell. Oh my.
The end.
The end. Yay!
Oh my god. That
Happy
was like
Canada
a gun
Day.
going off.
We didn't die, which is nice.
I did not, as usual.
He still has all his fingers.
All right.
And we still have a dinghy that's inflated. Awesome. Okay, go. So clearly, to make Canada Day feel like Canada Day, Janice and Jake decided to take some really unnecessary risks. I don't know if I'd ever suggest anybody try that, especially when one of the fireworks fell apart. Anyways, we tried to make it as an enjoyable Canada Day as we could, and while we were doing these little spinners on land, this club nearby started firing some real fireworks, so at least we've got a little Canada Day show. Join us in the next episode when we finish off a couple of days here in Toronto, show you some new things, have some friends come visit. Janice shows them how to paddleboard, which is fun because Jake's never done it, and it always makes me laugh to watch him wipe out. We love this first time coming to Toronto by boat. There's just so much to do, and there's so many places to stop and anchor and whatnot that, it's well worth coming back again. In fact, we hit Toronto again on the way back east towards our home port of Kingston, so you'll get to see more of that later in this series. But it was time for us to move on from Toronto to our next port of call, which is going to be Oakville, and that was a beautiful town, somewhere we would also go again when we do this circumnavigation at some point down the road, and hopefully next year when COVID's not around. And when COVID's not around, we'll be able to do the full circumnavigation of the lake and get the American cities in as well, which we're definitely looking forward to. So hopefully we look forward to that for next season. If you enjoyed this episode, show the channel some love by giving it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any of these future episodes of these other cities along the Lake Ontario, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you're notified immediately when a new episode is up. A special thanks to the patrons that support the channel and make this all possible. Can't thank you enough. And until next time, this is Craig signing off, wishing you safe cruising.
So now that the sun is almost setting, it is a tolerable temperature. And we can hear so many birds on the shore. So we're going to sit in our sporty seat chairs on the bow and enjoy the sunset.
We anchor and hoist the sail.